I don't know how everybody made it through from night 4 to this show, because I mean, everybody hit, a microdose. Bobo hit above it. And somehow everybody was refreshed enough to get up there and lock it in. We want to get high. Oh yeah. We want to get high. Come on. That's right. We like to get high. Come on.
I have done my work. I am ready to go home. Social studies, fuck this shit.
Last show of the tour for us here in Nottingham. I don't believe that we ever played here in Nottingham. The only way I know about Nottingham is the sheriff of Nottingham and Robin Hood. I don't know if there is a sheriff, but we're here. And I have to say that it's been a great run. 6 shows that we've done, and the new fans that have come to see us and all the places that we played has been great. They got a chance to see, and experience the Cypress Hill experience.
When I say Cypress, you say Hill. Cypress, Cypress. When I say Cypress, you say Hill. Cypress, Cypress.
For the most part, I had like a 99.9% of a good show. I really felt that good about it. I kind of felt the connection from the crowd was really strong, and they represented well, where they're from, and I think they've done that this whole tour long. These last 2 dates in England have been really, really good. It's always good to be able to touch base, back with something that you put down roots in a long, long time ago, as far as us coming out here. And we're still coming out here, 30-something years later. And those fans that connected with us a long time ago, you could still see them out there in the crowd, along with a bunch of other new fans. And that's a really cool thing to see, to know that your OGs are still with you, and the new generation are riding with you too.
Check my tempo, Lord. Cambia el instrumento. Ya oíste como somos. Yo no jodo. I got mad solo, and you can hear it in the congas. Tribal ceremony, the hill gets stronger. Don't be such a level what you got from la cabeza. Hey home, pass the cerveza.
Right when you start getting warmed up, this type of shit happens where it ends. Yeah, you kind of sad to see it end so early, because you start getting in this rhythm, this momentum, and not for nothing, but Cypress Hill and Ice Cube were. You hear us say it again and again through these soldier stories and some of the other things where the conversation has been brought up. It's because we've seen it. It's impactful. People come to the shows and they lose their shit.
You start a tour, it looks like an extreme body of water. When you come to the end of the tour, you're like, damn, it's time to go home. So it's bittersweet, but it's been an awesome tour. Saw so many good people in Europe, UK, Ireland, and it was good to see. It's good to see people still thriving.
For me, I think that we really gelled as a band, and we weren't really going at it this whole year, but this tour, it was something different about it for me. I think that it showed that the power. We were a very powerful band, and I'm not saying this in an egotistical way, but we have power. We come together as a unit, very, very tight, from the crew that plays their part to make sure that we are able to do our part for the fans, and we do our part to get the fans hyped up, and it just felt great You know, so ending this tour out on that note for me is a success, and makes me look forward to when we start back up next year, where we're going to give ourselves a chance to really recharge and be able to come back stronger than ever. You know, the show itself, off the hook, fans were great, they were really into it. You know, what can I say? We had a good time, they had a good time, and can't wait to come back and rock Nottingham. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the love, and we will see you in 2024.
I think the whole thing was one big highlight. You know what I mean? From when we first started in Glasgow to where we ended up at, it was, you know, it was just a ball of energy every single time that we went out there and we did our thing. I can't just finger out just one thing that made it better than the next or whatever, but just the whole experience of being out in the UK, man, and representing Cypress Avenue for Southgate, California is a big deal, you know. So to me, the whole thing was one big highlight. I can't just say this and that. Thank you to everyone that made it special. That's what I can say to that.
Pretty proud of my guys. I mean, Bobo and I had a conversation earlier tonight about the pace that was kept over this last week. Not a long tour as far as tours go, but the pace that this one, you know, went through was pretty vigorous. It wasn't for the weak. This wasn't one of those tours with a couple of days off where you can kind of, you know, recharge your batteries and that type of thing. Days that were thought to be, like, I'll use the term, days off ended up turning into travel days, caught in traffic for hours and things like that. So it didn't really happen. So, you know, my guys didn't really have time to, you know, fully charge. Towards the end of the week is when I really noticed, you know, the pros in these guys come out, because fatigue had set in, no doubt, but the finish line was in sight, and that was tonight in Nottingham. And man, what a performance to cross the finish line to end the tour. Unbelievable.
It's incredible to see it, young folks that know the songs, and they're giving energy front to back. Maybe it's not mosh pit or crowd surf energy, but it's a different kind that, you know, we appreciate it because we're seeing it in real time. And yeah, it was great. There was one moment in the show, I think it's during Sendog's bit with the Latino section or somewhere in there. I had a big ass joint for this particular show that Aton rolled, which was a very good roll. And I started blowing out mad clouds of smoke at Eric Bobo, just hitting him with waves of smoke. It's passing him by, and then the fan blew it right back at him. As it passed him by, it came right back to him. It was classic. It was classic. There might have even been titties in the crowd that were flashed to us. It was so crazy, you know, like old school style. But yeah, I wish there was more, you know, because this tour could work across Europe easily. We chose to do this 6 and came, we saw, we conquered. I kind of slowed down the last 2 songs because I felt like I got hurt, like I pulled something. So I kind of held back the last 2 songs. So Bittersweet, I heard Lord use in his interview. Yes, that was it for me. It was Bittersweet because I wish I could have went full blown in the last 2 songs, but I had to pull back just a little bit. But the crowd couldn't tell. They were still locked in with us, enjoying every minute of it. And you can't do nothing but appreciate that, man. That's love from the fans, like from the old ones that have seen us before to the new ones who had never seen us ever. It's something you appreciate it as an artist because not everybody has that. But we've taken the time over the course of the 32 years that we've been doing this to build up our fan base out here and be consistent and come and deliver an authentic, unique, dynamic, hell of a show. We do that time and time again. We're going to continue to do that. And you'll always see it because we'll always be doing this. So salute to all y'all that take the time to watch this. Spread it around. Tell your friends. Let them know. There ain't nothing like the Cypress Hill show, goddammit. Come see it. Live it. Be it.